Beautiful people, you're welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching me from. You are highly welcome to my channel. Sorry, guys. You are welcome back, guys. You are welcome back. Help me to invite your friends. Share the video. Thank you for that amazing thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you. You are highly welcome. APN. Thank you for coming. APN promotion. Thank you. Good morning. Good afternoon. Help me to share the video if you can. Thank you for coming, guys. We have a special topic this morning. Help me to invite men in the house. Okay, as you can see the topic, some men never show love even when they are in love. They never show love. So that is the topic we are going to be talking about this morning. Okay, as you help me to share the video so that we have more people in the building. Okay, guys, some men never showed love. I'm going to be telling you why some men never show love even when they are in love. Can you just imagine somebody is in love and you don't know how to show love? Can you just imagine? So I'm going to be telling you the reason why they don't know how to show you love. And this thing is really affecting a lot of homes today. Yes, it's really affecting a lot of homes. How can you be with a man and he don't know how to show you love? Yes, I said husbands, I didn't say wives. Because I know some men don't know how. Hello, the Eagle Show. You are welcome to the building. Thank you for coming in. Good morning to you, host. Thank you, my brother APN. Good morning to you. You are welcome to the building. Guys, help me to share the video. We are going to be talking about why men never show love even when they are in love. That is what we are going to be talking about this morning. For us to have more people in the building, just help me share the video out. Please, men still did the program with mouth, and later on nothing is really going on, but I appreciate that you know how to show love. But you know that most men don't know how. Most husband. Okay, thank you APN for sharing out. Thank you for writing it here. I can't see it when you share out. Thank you for writing it. Thank you for the sharing out. So most men don't know how to show love. So guys, let's go. Imagine wife and husband being at home. Man is not showing you love. I laugh. Hey, that disappointment is too much. Men, if you don't know how to show love, oh, thank you Eagle Show for sharing the video out. Thank you so much. This video is especially for husbands. I'm not even talking about boyfriend or whatever. Husbands. If you are a husband and you don't know how to share, and you don't know how to show your wife love, come make we bulala you for you. Guys, I'm still trying to share the video. We'll be starting in a bit. Okay, you guys know that it's really good for a man to know how to show love. Of course, woman will show love as well, but it's really good for a man to know how to show love. If your wife don't know how to show love, show her how to show love. Let her practice it. It's easier for a man it's easier for a man to show woman something than for a woman to show men something. You know, men with their egos, they are always pumping, you know. So if your wife don't know how to show you love, it's very easy for you to teach your wife how to show you love. But if you as a man, you don't know how to show love, hey, when your wife is not trying to teach you how to show love, you will be, some men will be feeling maybe, oh, this one is too spoiled. What did they worry this man self? Don't you know I'm a traditional man? Oh my God. You know, it's really, really important, men. It's really, really important for you to know how to show love. Show your wife love. They're not the buyer for markets. Okay? It's very, very easy. It's not too expensive. It's very simple. Showing your wife love is very, very simple. How can a man be so proud of a wife? Some men that are proud of their wife, okay? How can you be so proud of your wife? Like, you will be saying, this wife, our people will say, I put money for this woman head. I put money this waist. I put money for this waist. I put money for this woman head. How can you put money for woman head and that woman, you know, that waist where you say you put money, that waist, you know, they touch her even for 3 months. You not go even know whether waist dey for house or you not dey for house. Don't you know you are supposed to be touching that waist every now and then? You are supposed to be touching that waist every now and then. Who dey drag waist with you? Nobody. So it's for you. You are proud of it that you put money for this waist, you put money for this head. It's your duty to be touching that waist often. Okay? It's very, very important. Why some men don't know how to show love, their wife love. They don't know how to show their wife love. Even why some men are in love, why they are in love, they don't show the love. How can you be in love? You will not know how to show it. It's not good. You are hurting someone's daughter. Yes, that your wife is someone's daughter. You are hurting her. Okay? Men, try and know how to show your wife love. Okay, not only that one where one I don't reach inside bed, now don't cover. I see they laugh. Not only that time where we say you don't reach inside bed, blanket don't use and cover. Some men don't know. They don't know, my sister. Most men don't know it. They are just saying it. I'm going to be revealing it here why they don't show love. Okay. But I'm going to be talking about this one small first before I go to why they don't know how to show love. Why we need to be there. Why men don't know how to show love. How can you be with your wife at home? You don't know how to show love. Thank you, APN, for that love. Now the love where we dey talk about now be this. Love. Love is very good though. It's not only when you go inside the bed, you know, inside bed in the night, you just off lights. Imagine some men, they don't see their wife face when they are doing yori. I just see they laugh. I don't know why I'm laughing. You know, when some men are doing yori, they don't see their wife face. Their wife don't see their face. Can you imagine? So they are so shy to see their wife face when they are doing kerewawa. They are so shy. Some men are so shy. So I'm going to be telling you what you have to do as a woman. Traditional is killing our men. Exactly. Traditional. Shy. Some men are too shy. Some men, they're shy, but some, they don't even know anything. What it be love. Only what they know is just to do kerewawa. Now that one they know where be love. That one is not love. Oh. Beautiful topic. Thank you, my darling. Not be kerewawa, not be love. Even afternoon, ordinary afternoon, run around the house. If care is not taking, run around the house. Say something to your wife ear. Don't mind my laugh, guys. Don't mind my laugh. Say, even when you are doing that kerewawa inside bed, say something to your wife. Tell her something. Let her be motivated. Not only when you are not a dumb and deaf, you know. You are not that. You need to be talking. You need to say something when even when you are doing that kerewawa. You need to be talking. Money, everyone. Money in the boss world. You are welcome. You don't talk. You just do kerewawa, finish. You relax. No, when you are doing kerewawa, talk. Say something to her ear. Let her be motivated. Say something to her. Let her know that someone is with her. Not silent. Just do it. They put pepper. Not only that. There is no pepper in that something. Even if you want to scream, but be saying something. Even the wife, you still need to be saying something. You know, some women, when they are saying something to their husband will just say, shh, season. The children. Children mean they wanna. You know, so as we were saying, the reason why some men don't know how to show love is this video is really for men and women anyway, you know, especially as a mother. Guys, help me to share this video. This important message I'm going to give right now, I believe all mothers need to hear it. This is the reason why men don't show love. Some men, why they don't show love. They don't even know how to do it. In fact, it's not in their memory. It's not in their memory. It's not in their diary. It's nothing to do with them. They don't know how you now. If I don't love you, you go dey my house. That is not love. Show love. So, as a mother, especially if you have boy as a son, as a child, no, a son, even a daughter. But first, I'm going to be sharing for boys, okay? Especially if you have boy, hey, as a son. Guys, this message, cram for head though, not be all message that they do joke. Now, this our generation, as their crime is not doing this, please, to save the generation of our children, to save their marriage, please, this is for you women. I'm not going to be calling men, because man wey don't know how to show your wife love, now you're going to show your pikin love. No. So women, please show your son love. This is the reason why some husbands don't show. When we was growing up, most of our mothers, in the morning they always go to the market, some go to the farm, you know, they are always busy. Most, not all. Tessie, good luck. Okay, Tessie, good luck. Jesus, you are welcome to the building. Thank you for coming. So most of our mothers, they are always busy. Our fathers as well. They are always busy going to the farm, to the market, here and there, you know. So this thing, it really affects a lot of people. But it's just because some people don't want to change. You know, some people don't change. Especially, I don't even want to go there. People don't want to change. They don't want to change from that attitude, because their mother was not there. We are never there for them to show them that. Okay, thank you for coming. So most men, their mother was never there. We are never there to show them this love. I'm telling you, in fact, even my mom loved us so much. She loved us so dearly, but she never have that time. She always go to the market. When it's morning, my mother always go to the market. My father always go to work. Which time my mommy will have to come and be hugging me. I'm going to be telling you experience about Europe, but let me quickly say this first. Which time my mommy will have to come and be hugging me, kissing me, giving me pet all the time, every minute. No time. But my mommy loved us so much. She loved us so much, but she never had that time to hug her, to tell you, oh, my pikin, I love you too much, oh, you know I love you. My mommy never told me that one day. but I know she loved us. But there was no time, and that their mentality, that their time, you know, there's nothing. But this time is like we are all growing. We need to change from this attitude as a parent. We need to change from this attitude. Thank you, Tessie Space. So we need to change. As a mother, I want to ask you, if you are a mother out there, if you are a father out there, how many times do you hug your child a day? How many times do you hug your child? Your own child that you gave birth, especially as a mother. Your own child that you gave birth with your womb, that you carry for 9 months in your womb. You gave birth to this child. How many times do you hug your son or your daughter a day? In as much they are in the school, when they come back, when they are back from school, how many times do you hug them? How many times do you tell your son or your daughter that you love her or you love him? How many times do you give them peg? How many times do you show them love? How many times do you look into their eyes and tell them that they are so beautiful, they are so handsome? How nowadays, this is the reason why they never show love. Because most of them are not used to this thing, and they don't want to change. They don't want to change. This love of a thing is not in their blood, and it's killing this marriage of nowadays. It's killing this marriage of nowadays. This thing is not in their blood. They don't have love. They don't know how to show love. Even when they are in love, they always hear, I'm in love with you. I love you too much. I do this. But they don't know how to show that love. Mothers out there, how many times a day do you tell your son or your daughter that you love her so much, that you cherish her, that she's so beautiful, he's so handsome? How many times? Please do this, because husbands need to tell their wives always that I love you so much. You are so beautiful. How many men can tell their wife, oh my love, you are so beautiful? It's normal. Even when their wife dressed up, change their hair, men never even appreciate, they never even admire their wife, because their mother never had time to do this. But even at that, as I have earlier said, my mommy never had time for me, my mommy never had that time to be telling us, I love you, my daughter, you are so beautiful, you are this. My mommy never had time. But as we were growing up, I have to learn, I have to practice all this. I have to know how to tell my children, I love you. My beautiful people, this is the truth. People are complaining, husband never show love, never appreciate, never admire, never do this, because they don't have it in their blood. Mommy was never there to show them. Daddy was never there to show. Most, I know some people, they experience it, but most parents never had this time for their children. So what are you doing there as a mother in this era that we are? How many times do you tell your son or your daughter that you love them so much? How many times? How much do you show your children love? How much? Show your children love so that it will penetrate into them. They will know what is love. Show your children love so that the generation of our children will not be regretted. They will never regret, in Jesus' name. Because for me, I know how much I spend time on my children. I know how I share love with my children. So I don't want to see any mistake where they don't grow. Say one man, where they not train, where they not show love. It go come, God forbid. How to be lovable, how to love one another. Spending my time to love my children, to show love, and one man will be there that don't even know how to say, you look so beautiful. Hey, please. This topic is very important. Show your children love, even if you don't have, as a mother, especially as a mother. I say this especially as a mother, because man wey no know how to show your wife love. Now the same love wey they give your wife, the same way they do it, well, now go they do it children. So I don't want to say as a father, as a mother, please show your children love. Let your children know what is love. Okay, please. This is very important for every one of us. Excuse me, guys. It's very, very important Loud it, mama. Thank you, Verb with Chaten, no? Thank you for coming. I saw you before, but because I was talking, you know. Thank you for coming, my darling. I'm coming, guys. Okay. Oh, sorry. So this is the reason. This is the reason. Most husbands never show love. They don't know what is love. They don't know how to tell their wife, you look so beautiful. Even when you cook the most delicious food, husband will eat and leave them. Yeah, they have to eat. We have to prepare them delicious meal. But they have to say, oh, this food is so delicious. But some men never say, they never know, they don't even know how to say such words. It's not in their blood. Even when you tell them, you know, even tell me say this food sweet. It's sweet. Oh, I said me I just eat and finish. Some men will say, I said me I just eat and finish first before I come tell you say it's sweet. Even when you remind them that you didn't even say this food is sweet, tomorrow he's not going to say it because it's not in his blood. Our mother never taught him how to show all these things. He don't have it in his blood, and most of them don't even want to change. They don't want to change. I'm not saying there is no men who don't know how to show love. There are some men who know how to show love, but my brothers and sisters, like 70% of men don't. African men, I'm talking about African men. 70% of African men don't know how to show love. Don't get me wrong. They don't know how to show love. It's not in their blood. So please, you as a mother, because this thing, I don't know. I've been seeing people like the way they treat their children. Their children don't have. Jessica, what princess? You are welcome to the building, my darling. How are the kids? They are fine. Verb with Chatel, they are fine. I see some mothers, the way they treat their children. If you say it now, that show your children love, some women will say, thank you, Jessica, what princess, for sharing the video. Some women will say, na person you call say tell person, I go take show you pikin love. Do you think buying markers, buying expensive clothes, buying all these things, is that how to show love? You know, when some people, hello, Eva's Kitchen, you are welcome to the building. Thank you for sharing the video out. You know, because some people used to buy their children a lot of gifts, expensive things. They think that is love that they have to show. Love is the best. Show your children natural love so that when they grow up as a man, they will know how to show their wife love, natural love. Most men don't know how to show natural love. It's coming from the origin. Our mommy never had time for us. They never know. They don't even know all these things. Please, if you are a woman out there, take this into consideration. Please, show your children love. Peck your children. How many times do you give your children kiss? How many times do you hug them? How many times do you tell your kids a day that, wow, you look so beautiful? You look like my kids. I have 2 beautiful kids by the special grace of God. My kids are so jealous. My kids, they are so jealous. Sometimes I will be wondering, people that have 5 kids, 6 kids, how did they show their kids love? How did they share this love between their kids? Because my kids are so very jealous. When I tell this one, when the 2 of them maybe they sit down here, maybe I will just be admiring one. I will say, oh, look at how beautiful you are. Or if it's the boy, I will say, wow, you are so handsome, my son. When I admire one, the other one will say, mommy, and me. If you see the face, it will just put on. No. I will say, we're jealous, babe. My kids are so very jealous. So sometimes I wonder, people that have 5, 4, 6 kids, how did they share this love? Are they really sharing this love between their kids? I cannot even tell you how many times I tell my children a day that I love them. I'm not telling you I'm the the perfect mother. I'm the most perfect. I'm still learning. I'm still working towards perfection. I cannot even tell you how many times I say to my children a day that I love them. I cannot tell you how many times I told my children a day that they are so beautiful, they are so handsome, they are the most, that is, if it's the girl. I cannot tell you how many times I told her a day that she's the most beautiful girl in this world. Don't let anybody tell you you are not beautiful. You are the most beautiful girl. You are so beautiful. Like, I admire her. Like, I want it to penetrate into her. Like my son, as the same. I cannot tell how many times I say to my son a day that he's so handsome. Glory be to God, my kids are beautiful and handsome. And I told them, I let them know how handsome and how beautiful they are. So that when they grow up, the boy will know how to show his wife love, and the girl will know how to show his husband's love as well. And I want this love to be in them. You know those days, our mother never had time. Trust me, guys, our mother never really had time for all this love and all that. And all this our husband that we get married to, this our generation, they are suffering, a lot of women, because of this thing, because of this love of a thing. If love not the marriage, what is the marriage? Now all it says, the thing just get up, put on. Now that is not love, guys. That is not love. Is the best. So this is one of the reasons why some husbands never show love. They don't know how to, like my kids, I'm just still praying to God to give me more wisdom, more grace, more strength to be able to know what to tell them, how to train them, how to bring them up. I'm still praying to God to give me more wisdom. Like, I don't know, this sorry of a thing, I'm sorry. My kids don't try it. You don't offend your sister or you don't offend your brother and you cannot say sorry. You have to say sorry. I'm so sorry. You have to say sorry. Do you know that most men don't know how to say sorry? Most men never know. They don't know what is sorry. They can't even say, I'm sorry, my darling. Please teach your children all these things. Let your children know how to say sorry. It's very important. So that their generation, their marriage will never be like all this marriage of nowadays. Look at how people are taking marriage as church play, because there is no love inside marriage. There is nothing. They are just there. Some men say, if I not love you, you go there my house, I go put you for my house. Some men will say, we never born finish. We never born, waiting them for marriage, not be to born. You know, that is not love. Not be only to born be love. So I teach my children how to say sorry. You need to say sorry. You must say sorry. Say sorry to your sister or say sorry to your brother. You must say it. I let them know the effect if they don't say sorry. I let my children to know. You have to say sorry. You cannot offend. Another thing, teach your children teach them to learn not to be a liar. Like, you know, some people lie too much. They just I feel call a lie or something like that. Some men, they want pass through one small corner, you know. They'll just, please teach your children. Please, guys, it's not that I'm a perfect mother or I'm a perfect person. I'm still learning. I'm still working towards one of the reasons. A lot of people are passing through these things today. A lot of people are passing through it today. Someone might look this as a joke. If they're not constantly tell you I love you, waiting in me. If they're not constantly tell you sorry, waiting in me. Do you know the hurt it gave to someone, especially as a wife, if man offends you and that man cannot say sorry to you? Do you know the pains you get? How can someone offend you? How can someone do something and he cannot say sorry? And teach your children not to be a liar. Some people, even as a mature woman, a mature man, will be lying. How can you be lying in the presence of your children when you have kids? How can you let that come into you? I mean, lying, some people will say, I not talk like when they take put person for prison. Is it only put person for prison? Now you tell the lie. How can you put this thing here? You put this cup here, for instance. You know you are the person that put this cup here, the cup, you put it here. And when the other person will come and say, who put this cup here? Who dropped this cup here? You will say it's not you. You are lying. Your kids are watching. Meanwhile, your kids saw you when you drop that cup there. You know, maybe when your wife is not asking you who dropped this cup here, you will say, I'm not the one. I didn't even know who dropped the cup. You will even be asking, the man will even be asking, who dropped the cup there? And the children are watching. The kids are watching. This is what most men do today. These things have penetrated into them. They know how to lie. All this petty lie. They think it's nothing now. They not keep person now. This one I still see. Treasure Siri, you are welcome to the building. Thank you for coming. Anything you put in children, anything they see, that is what they practice it. They learn it fast. So please, guys, show your children kids. I'm not the one to show your children kids. I should show your kids. Sorry for that. Show your children love, guys. Show your kids love. Show your kids love. I'm not the one to tell you how to show your kids love, or kiss them for ear, or peck them, or hug them, or this. You cannot even say how many times you have to. I cannot even say how many times you have to hug your children a day. Touch their hair, pet them. Sometimes all this petty play, all these children play with your kids. Sometimes play with your kids. All this their children play with them. Do you know most women love all this petty play? We need, all this petty play, but most men don't know how to play all these petty things, especially traditional men. You go say, which kind of small pikin? It's not small pikin play. It prove your love. It build your love. It build your marriage as well. It build it up. So play with your children. All this petty, some people, they like arguing. Some people, they don't. When you are saying things like that, like this, some people will say, what is he saying? Now that one go on your there. Play all this petty play with your children. Not all the time. I'm not saying all the time you are not a kid, but sometimes torture them. All these things that you are missing from your husband, that your husband is not doing to you, do it with your children. Let your children. Do you know the Bible as well say it? Train up a child the way it should go, so that when he grows up, he will never depart away from it. The Bible also says it as well. Play all this petty play, all these things that you are missing from your husband. Do it with your children. Play with your children. Pet your children. Tell your children every time, every minute. Tell them you love them. Tell them how beautiful they are. Tell them, admire them. Let them know that someone is there to admire them. Someone is there to hug them. Someone like. Do you know that there are a lot of times, my boy always say it. Sometimes my girl, but he always tell me, Mommy, I was missing you in school. I was in school, but I was just thinking about you. Trust me, guys. My son always say this to me. Hello, financial lady. I greet the house. So you are welcome, my darling. Thought I am busy, but listening. Oh, thank you so much. My boy always say this to me. My boy will be in school. After, when I go and pick my boy always tell me, Mommy, I was missing you in school. I was in school, but I was missing you. I was thinking about you. My boy is just 5 years. Trust me, guys. This is what my boy always tell me. It will tell me, Mommy, I was missing you. Just imagine, just reason it. Before your child will be telling you that he was missing you, just know that he loves you so much. He knows what is love. I show them love that even when they miss me for hours, even when I'm not with them for hours, they will be missing me. This is what you have to be doing with your kids, because this is what husbands are not doing with us. This is what husbands are not, most husbands are not doing it with wives, and wives are missing. Mega shout out to, thank you, Peter Pan. Thank you. So please show your children love. Guys, sometimes let your children let them choose, like, just let them do what they want to, not all the time. There are times, like my daughter is she's just 7 years old. There are times, there are some dresses she wants to dress, there are some clothes she wants to put on. She knows how to dress. She can dress herself, you know, like mother, like daughter now. She's very fashion, you know. There are sometimes there are some kind of dress she wants to dress. She will say, "Mommy, I want to put it like this." I will just let her be. That one not make her spoil. That one not make her. Have you? If you are in abroad, I'm going somewhere, guys. If you are in abroad, in your area or in your city or in your I don't know, whatever. How many Oyibo children you don't see say they just dey carry belle? If that pikin na 15 years e dey o, na e just carry belle o, they give am belle o. Or the other one wey dey that corner there, that street, that woman, Oyibo woman, that. But this place I live, I have never seen any Oyibo, say na Oyibo, not be all this I no wan mention their name. All these people wey come from other place, Oyibo, real Oyibo. You don't see say their children they carry belle up and down. So some people feel, or they think, when you give your children, or when you let's just say a daughter now. Some people feel when you give them time to dress, when you paint their nails, or when you leave them to some people feel that will make them to spoil. Let me quick, or it go make them carry belle. So how can you think that in your brain? Because our girls they carry belle that time for Nigeria, our small girls. How can you have that mentality in your brain that if you leave this child now, make it the dress as he want, may not go spoil? Do you know that they teach them in school? Do you know that they all these things says everything they teach them in school? Let me tell you, if you cannot teach your children how to dress, how to look good, if you cannot teach them love, all these things, they will teach them in school. And remember, if another person teach your children something, is different from when you teach your children that thing. It's different. There is a very big difference. Or anytime something is wrong with them, they will call you as a mother, especially as a mother. They will call you and confide in you. They will talk to you. But if you don't teach them all these things, those outside people that teach them, those are the people they are going to take any of their problem. So this is why, as a mother, this is why you must show your children these things. This is why you must train them all these things. You know. Sorry, guys. This is why you must show your children all these things. Don't let other people to teach them. Let them look sexy. Let them look beautiful. Wait, see, that one don't mean anything. Don't mean anything. Don't mean this is abroad. They know all the rules and regulations. They have their time. There is a time they have their own laws. They have their own laws. Don't think because 30 years old for our country that they carry belle. This my pikin. No. No, may not wear short skirt. Or no, may not paint nails. It may not go spoil. You are killing that child. You are killing the child's self-esteem. You are, especially if you are in Europe. Let your children have friends. Let your children have friends. Guys, let them have friends. Let them move with friends, let them talk with friends, let them exchange with friends, let them know how to accommodate other people, let them gist with other friends. You see so many husbands today, they don't gist with their wife. Please let your children have friends, let them communicate with other people, not only you and their father, not only their sister. Let them communicate with other people, give them that chance, even if they are just small or they are little or whatever. Give them chance. Don't lock them, don't be locking them inside the house, locking them inside the house. Go with them, look for their friends, let them go and mingle with their friends, let them speak with their friends, let them exchange words with their friends, let them know how to accommodate other people. Please, let them do this. It will help your children in their future time. It will help them a lot. It will go a long way. So many African people, when they close from school, they will just pack their children, pack them, go put for inside house. So many African people, they will pack their children, go put for inside house. As doctor not told you, doctor in this country always tell us, when your kids are very little, when you are going to all this checkup and all that, doctor always say it, bring your children out, let your children mingle with other children, let them talk with other children. Doctor always told us, doctor always say it in this our country. I don't know about your country, but in this country where I live in Spain, when your kids are very little, you are going to all this checkup, all this, doctor always say it to us, bring your children out, let them go to playing ground, let them talk with other children, let them mingle with other children, let them know how to accommodate other people. Mothers, stop locking your children inside the house. When your children close from school, don't just pack them and go and keep them inside the house. Don't you have playing ground? Don't you see white people? White people always go to playing ground with their children, even when they are tired. Even me, even when I'm tired, I always try. I'm not telling you I'm the best, but I'm trying. I'm not lying. People that knew me, they know. Even when I'm tired, I still manage. When my children close from school, I will take them to playing ground. Because if you notice it, most people most children, when they are inside the house, the daddy will be shouting, hey, don't scatter them, you play too much, you do this too much, hey, do. So when they are in the playground, nobody shout for them. They will see other children as well. They will mingle with other people. Why are you locking your children inside the house when they close from school? Take them to playing ground. Let them go and play. It's only when it's raining, even when it's cold, take them. Oyibo do it. Most people are just here in this abroad. They have spent a lot of years in this abroad, but their mentality just still remain the same. This thing is affecting, letting your children to go out there, to mingle with other people, to chat with other people, to communicate with other people. It will help them. It will help them a long way. Excuse me, guys. 1 minute. My people, oh, wow, say thank you for being here. A very important call came in. Thank you guys for still staying, for waiting for me. So guys, sorry for that. So my beautiful people, so you letting your children to go out there and mingle with other kids, communicate with other kids, even if na white. Do you know that to that extent, because we live in I live in a small village. I'm not living in a town. Wanna manage English, not be English we can't speak for you. You know, I don't live in town. I live in a small village. To that extent, guys, to that extent, it was relaxing mood. You are welcome to the building. Thank you for coming. To that extent, guys, this small village where we dey, so this sorry, I'm coming. This music where you did my phone, so may not go give me copyright or this Timaya music where you play just now. So to the extent, when we got to this village that we are spending like 3 years plus here in this village. When we got here, my daughter's friends in the same class, her mother, that is my daughter friend mother, I have to talk to the woman, like because when we got here new, I didn't really know a lot of people here, you know, we was new. So I have to talk. I was noticing my daughter's friend. You know that some people don't even know their children friends. Some people don't know their children friends. They don't know who they are. I'm coming to that. Let me say this. Let me quickly say this. So I have to notice. I have to look for my daughter friend parents. I don't know if you are getting me. So I come across one of the mom. I have to talk to her, like we are try to mingle with this woman, and the woman is a very nice person as well, you know. So this woman, especially when we close from school, most of the time when we close from school, this woman with her kids, with my kids, we will just be strolling, we will just be going. You know, I don't even know what to tell you, sir. So let me leave that one there. Do you know that some people, they don't know the children their kids are playing with? They don't know their kids' friends, even the mother of their friend, the mother of their friends, the mother of their or CVG. No, when person talk too much, you don't know what he wants. And the call that I just received can't make my brain they go this side, Mona, sorry. So do you know that some people, their children, some people children, the children where their children they play with, they don't know those children. They don't even know their names. They don't know them. It's very important in this abroad. Know the children that your children are playing with. Know the children that know their best friend. Know their names. I'm trying to say this. Know their names. The children where your children they play with. Know them. Know their names. When your children get back from school, when they get back from school, ask them, how was school today? How did it go? Who did you play with? Ask them. You are their parents. I always do this. This is what I always do. Last week, last week I asked my boy, how was school today? It was last week, one day last week like that. I asked my boy, who do you play with today? Like, how was school today? He said school was good. Who do you play with today? He said, Mommy, I didn't play with nobody. I said, why? I don't like when my children told me that they don't play with any. No, you have to play with people. You have to mingle. You have to be in midst. You have to meet with people. You have to communicate with people. You have to do it. You must do it. So when my son said, I did not play with anybody, I said, why? He said, mommy, nothing. I said, are you sure? Why? Why you did? I must try to know why. Guys, it's very important. I must try to know why. When my kids tell me something, hello, Iyalaje Gele and Makeup, you are welcome to the building. When my kids tell me something, when I ask them question and they tell me, no, mommy, no, I must ask them why. Please, mothers, nothing. They are hiding something from you. Ask them why. Ask them why. It's very important. You need to know why. Some husband, God, do you know that some husbands don't know how to ask their wife questions? They don't know. So when my boy come back, when he came back from school last week, I asked him, how was school today? He said, school was fine. Who do you play with today? He said, mommy, I did not play with anybody. I said, why? He said, nothing. I said, tell me, my son, why? I go close to him. I always pet them to be smiling, you know. I said, why? And he said, because all those my friends, they were just playing like guests. They were playing, you know, because my boy is very strong and he loves to play all this, you know, all this strong play, you know. He said all these friends, they were just playing like guests. They were playing. I said, is that the reason why he did not play with them? He said, yes, he don't want to play like guests. Those boys were just playing like guests. They were just on the floor there doing something, you know. So he said, no. He said, but he just sit down with the teacher. He was just there with the teacher and the teacher was just talking. I said, okay. Even my girl, both of them. So this is why I wonder, people that have 5, 4, 6 children, how? I don't know, because my 2 kids, is taking me time to ask them questions, to be with them, to show them love, to do all these things. It's taking me time. Please, it's not just by having kids. Please, learn how to show them all these things that we have been saying. Learn how to show it to them. Make sure you are showing your kids love. Make sure you are showing them love. Let them know what is love. Ask them questions. Can you imagine some women will be angry? Maybe, let me say angry, or they are not happy, they are unhappy. Husband will come. Husband cannot ask, what is wrong with you, my wife? Are you okay? So husband cannot ask, what is wrong with you? Someone told me when she's angry, her husband will be angry. Instead of her husband to ask her, my wife, what is wrong? Are you okay? He said when she's angry, her husband will be angry. Children question, it will be in them. Then we know that, okay, when someone is not fine, you have to ask the person question. Ask them question. Even when they don't want to say it, you as a person, you as a mother, you need to know how to pet them. You need to know the corner you will pass so that they will tell you. And mind you, when your children are not telling you anything, something is wrong. When your kids are not telling you anything, anytime you ask them question and they will just say, mommy, nothing, something is wrong. When you ask your children question and they just say nothing, please know the trick that you have to use for them as a mother, and make sure they tell you what is wrong with them. Make sure they tell you what is wrong with them. If your kids are not telling you what is wrong with them, there is a problem. There is trouble. Ask them questions. Show them love. Hug them every time. Not every day, every time. When they are back from school, now my kids are in the school. I say to the extent, my boy is in school now, but he's there missing me. Because when he closed from school, he will say, mommy, I was missing you. I was in school, but I was missing you. Because when they are back from school, even when I'm tired, guys, even when I'm tired or I'm busy, I will try my possible best. That is why I'm there as a mother. It's my duty to do all these things for them, to let them know what is love. Even when I'm tired, when they are back from school, I don't drive them away. I don't drive them away. The only time when they are back from school, when they don't hug me, is when I'm sleeping. Like yesterday, my husband went to pick them from school. Before they came, I was sleeping because I was very tired. So before they came, I was sleeping. So when my husband is coming from the way, he will tell them, "Mommy is sleeping, oh. Don't disturb mommy when you get home." Daddy will notice them. So they already know that I'm sleeping. It's only when I'm sleeping, that is why I don't give my children that warm hug. That is when I don't give them that warm hug. But when I'm not sleeping, that maybe I'm in the sitting room, or I'm in the kitchen or whatever. Guys, when my children come back from school, you will know, this building will know that these kids are back from school. Not only when they are back from school, till they sleep in the night. We are always playing love in this house. I'm telling you, it's very good. Let me tell you one secret. My boy is just 5 years. My boy is just 5 years. There are times I will be talking to my boy. My boy will be looking. Do you know, anytime I'm talking to him, like me and him, we are talking like one-on-one, and he's looking other side, I always tell him to look at my face. This is very important, guys. I always tell him to look at my face. Look at my eyes, boy. Look at my eyes. Look at mommy's eyes. Then he will look into my eyes. I will be talking to him face to face. Do you know that some men cannot look into their wife's eyes and talk? Do you know there is love in the eyes? There is love in the eyes. Some men cannot look into their wife's eyes and be talking. If there is love in that home, and you are talking with your wife, you are talking to your wife, and you are looking into her eyes, your wife is looking into your eyes, there is love that connects. There is love that always connects together there. You don't have to be talking to someone, then you are looking at the other side. It's not good. It's not good. When you're talking to somebody, especially your loved ones, when you are talking to them, make sure you practice this thing. Make sure these things are in you. Let them be looking at you. Teach your children these things. Some husbands are talking to their wife, they are looking at another side. Some wives are talking to their husband are just touching the phone, busy with their phone, with their, whatever. Husband is talking, wife and husband are talking, one face this side, one face the other side. It's not good. It's not good. So anytime I'm talking to my son, anytime I'm talking to him one-on-one, I always make sure he's looking at my eyes. I always say to him, say, look at my eyes, look at mommy's eyes, look at me. He will be looking at my eyes. It's very important. So this thing I'm showing my son now. I'm just letting him to know that when you are talking to your loved one, it's going to penetrate into him. So I'm not telling him what it means, but I always tell him to look at my eyes. But for me, I know that I'm teaching him so that when he's talking to his loved ones, especially his wife, when he's married, manage English like that. When he grow up and he gets married. So I'm letting him know this is going to get into him when he's talking to his wife. He has to be looking at his wife's eyes. Yes. Cara to cara. You need to look at the wife into his eyes. Yes. You need to be looking at the eyes. Not talking to someone, you are looking, this one is looking at this side, the other one is looking at this side. Do you know that there is a sign? There is a sign that the face can show if the person is happy or if the person is unhappy. Don't look at their face. How do you know that this person is happy for what you are telling the person or is not happy? So it's very important when you are talking to someone and you are looking at the person's face. You see if this person's excuse is on her face, or if this person puts smile on his or her face. You need to know. So it's very important to look at faces only one. It's very important to look at face when you are talking to someone, especially your loved one. As a mother, teach your children, your kids, all these things. Those are the reasons why some men, some husbands never show love. Even when they are in love, they don't know how to show it, because they were never taught. They don't know it. It's not in their blood. It's not in them. They don't know. All these things. Some people will feel, maybe I'm busy. Which time I can't see get for children? Which time I can't help my pikin do too far? Let me tell you, that thing that you are passing through in your marriage, that your husband cannot tell you I love you, that your husband cannot tell you are so beautiful, your husband cannot play petty play with you, your husband cannot see the good thing about you, that thing that you are passing through, just know that if you feel that you are busy, you cannot show children love, just know that you are hurting your children as well. Just put yourself in that shoes. It's the same thing that they are passing through. If you are the kind of mother who cannot have time for your children, who cannot love your children, who cannot show your children love, just know that that thing that is hurting you, that you are passing through, that your husband cannot give to you, is the same thing that your children are passing through. Just know it. You might feed their children, they don't know anything. Who told you? Who told you? When scientists are even developing, they have confirmed that even the child inside the womb can hear. Have you not heard? Have you not heard that the child, a baby inside the womb, can hear when you talk to them? Have you not heard? So why must you say their children, all this one no waiting be love, all this one no waiting be this? Please, this is very important. Don't think I'm just talking, or this one not get work. Don't think so. Please, don't let all this character, all this I don't know what to name it, don't let it affect our children in the future. Don't let it affect our children in the future. Look at marriage of nowadays. If you love someone, you will not hurt the person. If you love someone, you will not tell the person what that bad word. Some people can say bad word. They don't even think before they will throw that word to their partner. If you love someone, you don't throw any bad word to the person. You don't hurt the person. If you love someone, when you hurt the person, you will say sorry. So teach your children all these things. Let your children know all these things. Let it grow with them. Let it grow with them. Let all these things grow with your children. Don't just leave them there. Don't just be having kids and you don't know the principle or the quality. Know what you have to do as a mother. Know what you have to do. Know what you have to do. Please. Always hug your children. Not just hugging like you just want to do it because you have to do it. You just want to do it. Let it come from your heart. Let it come from your heart. Some people will say, na person go tell person how you take love your children. Have you not seen people that are not showing their kids love? Have you not talking like you will know that this child don't have love? I have seen when some kids, you will just see it in them that they don't have what is love. This is what is affecting our generation. This is what is affecting our marriages today. They don't know love. They don't know what is love. They don't know how to share love. They don't know how to show love. They don't know it. They don't know how to show love. Teach your children the things they need to know. The things you are passing through. It's your experience. You are experiencing it from your husband. So teach your children now the other way around. Let them know the positive side. That negative side that you are passing through, let your children know the positive side. Let them know the good side. Whatever you are passing through, whatever anybody is passing through, make sure you turn it around to teach your children the right way of those things. It will grow in them. It will grow in them. Don't just be looking at your children. Don't just be there. Mother, be there. You are not telling them anything. You are not asking them anything. You don't know what they are passing through. You don't ask them something. You cannot look into your children's face and see if they are happy or they are not happy. What are you doing? You cannot look into your children's face and see if they are happy or they are not happy. This is what you are passing through. Your husband cannot ask you, what is it? He cannot look into. So, why can't you just be looking at your children and know if they are happy or if they are not happy? Then if they are not, if you see their face, they are not happy, try to ask them, what is it? Ask your children, what is it? What is going on? Come. Let the child get close to you. Is it not your child? Let the child come close to you. Call your child. God damn, I'm saying this through out of experience. I've seen it. I've seen many people talking to their children. One is there, one is the other side. He's just shouting, no love, nothing. Even if you have to shout for your children, if you have to lash them sometimes or whatever, but the time you need to show them love, the time you are showing them love, let it be more longer than the time you shout on them or whatever. I know that sometimes there are some children, what they will do, you will not even know the time to shout for them, or you don't know the time to lash them. But even at that, let the time you are showing them love be longer. We have 7 days in a week. We have 7 days in a week. If we have to calculate it by the days, show your children love for 5 days, and maybe you can just be normal for 2 days. Show them love for 5 days and be normal, or maybe you want to shout for them or whatever for 2 days. Let's calculate it like that. Not all the time. And some children, and some mother can curse. Some mother can curse their children. How will you curse your children? How dare you open your mouth and curse your own child? How dare you? How dare you curse your children? Have you not seen some husband, they curse their wife, they will remove mouth from their wife, they will curse their mother wife, they will curse their father. Jesus. You see? How dare you curse your children? How dare you lay curse on your children, your own child? How dare you? You see what all these husbands, some husbands, they are doing? Because those days, those mothers always curse their children. They curse their children anyhow. You see, today, some husbands, that thing is in them. They can cause anything possible. They curse their wife, curse their children, curse their mother-in-law, curse their father. Can you imagine? Please, instead of pray for your children, instead of cursing them, don't curse your children. Pray for them. Show them good hearts. Show them love. Let them know what is love. Let them know what is love. Show them good hearts. Show them good things, what they need to know. You are the example of what you have to show to your children. They said experience is the best teacher. You have experienced it. You have experienced. He cannot say sorry. He cannot say I love you. He cannot appreciate. He cannot admire. So you have experienced all these things. You are the best teacher. You need to show it to your children. You need to show your children the other way around, so that they will know all these things. It's help. It will help, and it will go a long way. It will go a long way, guys. Don't say I'm just talking, I'm looking for what to talk, I'm just doing this. Sometimes it's like I look it like is it wickedness or what? What is it? Your own child, your own children. Even if you love them, even if you love them, you say you love your children, and I love my children. That is what husband is still saying. And I love my wife now. If I not gonna say I love you, it means say I don't love her. It's the same thing. You say you love your children and you cannot tell them you love them, you cannot show them love. It's the same thing with the husband. He loves you, but he cannot tell you I love you. He cannot appreciate you. He cannot say anything. It's the same. You are not telling your children I love you. You are not hugging them. You are not giving them pet. You are not petting them. You are change it for them. Why can't you change it in the other way around? When your children are angry, or maybe when you lash them or something, when they are angry, thank you, APN, thank you. When your kids are angry, make sure, don't let it be too long. Even when you yourself when you are angry for your child, don't let it be too long. Take your child close to you and pet your child. I know before you pet that child, make sure you let him or her know what he did or what she did that is wrong. Make he or her to know that that thing is wrong. Make he or her to know the consequences. Make he or her to know everything. But after all these things, after you must have let him or her know all these things, take your child close to you and pet your child. Pet your child. Pet him or her. My Benin people say, pet him, pet her. Is it not a child? When you was a child, do you know how you use your mother? Do you know what you was doing? It's a child. After all these things, pet him. It will penetrate inside him. So that anytime he offend, when he grow up, let's say he's a man, let's say he's a boy, when he grows up, when he becomes a man, anytime he offend his wife, or he and his wife is having any trouble or anything, so that it will not take a day before he will call his wife and tell his wife, I'm sorry. Both of them will settle their differences immediately. Pet your children. Pet them. I know children, some children are very stubborn. Some children, when you tell them not to take one, they will take 20. I know. But it's your child. That is why you are there. To teach them, to let them know the wrong, the right, the beautiful and the ugly and everything. That is why you are there as a mother. This is the prayer we always pray, that another woman will not take care of our children for us. So that is why you are there as a mother, because there is no other person that will do all these things that I'm telling you. Excuse me. There is no other person, there is no other woman that can do it for you the way I've been saying it since. Nobody can do it the way you are supposed to do as a mother. So that is why you are there as a mother, to take care of your children, to teach them what they have as a father. I don't want to say as a father. If father will take the message, let them take. If they don't want to take, I'm not saying as a father, I'm saying as a mother. Do all these things. Put it into consideration, and you will see that your children's future will be better than all this Nyama nyama marriage that is everywhere. It will give them happiness. Show them, please. Show them love. Pet them. Tell them sorry. Let them know how to say sorry even when they offend their brother or their sister. Let them mingle with other friends. Teach them what they need to know. If you have a boy, anytime he finish his food, his dinner or whatever, let him take his plate to go and drop it. Teach him all these things. Anytime he play with his we call it kurete here, all these toys, toys. Anytime he play, even the girl, anytime they play with their toys, let them pick it and arrange it. Let them know all these things. We are just, it's like we are just doing nyama, behaving all this, our olden days when we was in Africa, the way we were just behaving. Some people are just still behaving like that, living like that. Even when your children eat ice cream, even when they eat bread, all this bread, even when they eat biscuits, let your children learn how to throw the what is it called, the paper they open from biscuits. I don't know what you call it. Let them know how to throw it in the dustbin. Let them know how to throw it in the dustbin. You see some children eat biscuit or sweet or whatever, they will just throw the something on the floor. What for? What now? Let your children know all these things. It help a lot. Teach your girl as well, but especially as your boy, because those days our mother used to concentrate. Our mother used to concentrate on the girls' children. This my pikin ovimenokona. Awa ma onime say I want teach her character. I go teach this my who have all the onime, and they never concentrated on the men. Look at today, all the character that the women has, the men just most, so not all men came and they spoil this character for this for girls. And the girls that our mother settled down to show them how to be a good wife, all those character, our mother sit down and teach us how to learn how to behave in a husband's house, how to do this and that. They never concentrated on the men, on the boys. The boys will carry ball, they will be playing ball in the outside, they will be playing guitar, be playing all these boy things. But the women, our mother concentrated on the women. Woman must get character. You need to get character. So that when you go to husband's side, your husband will not complain. So that this is that. Look at all the character today. Men came and destroyed it. I'm not the one that is saying it. It's even in the Bible. Okay? So, if you have a son, make sure your son know all these things. Not just concentrate on only your girl. The boy as well. Let them know all these things. Let them know the rules and regulation of the home. Some men don't know the rules and regulation of the home. If you teach them this thing today, tomorrow they will do it again in a wrong way. If you show them today, tomorrow they will do the wrong one again. So, not just concentrate on your girls' children. Concentrate on the boys' children as well. Let them know all these things. Let them know all these things. Let them know how to clean, how to, where as they are growing little by little, be teaching them. Let them know all these things. Don't just depend on that your job. Don't just focus on that your job or whatever. Please focus on your children as well. Okay, thank you, Jessica Ward Princess. Thank you so much. Don't just concentrate on that job. You think when you get that salary, you are going to buy your children expensive clothes or shoes. Do you think that is love? That is not love. That is not love. Buying them the most expensive clothes, that is not love. Your husband might buy you what is it called? He might buy you Lamborghini, but he don't know how to he don't know how to tell you I love you. When you change your hair, your husband don't know how to tell you that you are beautiful. He might buy you Lamborghini. He might buy you a Jeep. But at home, he don't even know how to touch you. He don't even know how to touch your waist. He don't even know how to touch your, you know. But he might buy you expensive gift. So it's the same thing with your children. You are working, you are receiving a lot of money, and you think you will buy your children gifts, this is that, all this expensive gift. That is not love. But if you buy them gift, make sure you put all these things. Make sure you put them. Make sure you use them. Not only buying gift. In fact, buying expensive clothes for children, for me, I don't see it. I don't know. Because children grow every day. That is not love. Children grow every day. Like my kids always grow every time. The clothes they used last year, this year they cannot use it. So why will I spend my money to buy expensive clothes when I know that next year they cannot wear the clothes? So that is not love. If you are a mother out there, maybe you think that is love because you buy expensive clothes for your children, expensive shoes and all that. You think that is the love you are supposed to show your children. I'm telling you right now, you are getting it all wrong. You are getting it all wrong. Buying expensive clothes is not love. Show them the natural love, the love they need to know, the love you will be missing from your husband. Show it to your children so that they will know. So that when they grow up, they will know how to show their partner love. Mr. Rock is in the building. Ha ha ha. That one man way. No sabi play love. No sabi play love except when he want make fun with his wife. Shy host. Thank you, Mr. Rock. I have said this before. Except when they want to have fun. It's finished. That was the beginning of the video. Except when they want to make love. They don't show love in the afternoon, in the daytime, in the kitchen, in the toilet, in the sitting room. They don't show love. Only when they want to make fun, when they want to have finish. That is very wrong. So it will grow with them. It will grow with them. Don't just focus on yourself alone. Don't just focus on yourself. Focus on your children as well. Focus on your children. That is why you are there. Focus on them. Always admire your children. Always tell them they are so beautiful, how beautiful they are, how handsome they are, you know, how wonderful they are. Always let them know so that when they grow up, they will know how to tell their partner as well. They will know how to tell their partner. The girls are always romantic. It's only the boys. The girls are always romantic. So you need to concentrate on the boy mostly. Concentrate on the boy. So let your you know, don't say these things. They're not the show person. They're not the show person. Wait till they're not the show person. They're not the show person. How they say they put cucumber for inside tomatoes. They're not the show person, that one. But how to show love, like on a daily basis, how to show love, how to show care, how to express feelings, they're the show person. So if you not show your children and you are passing through it and you cannot show your children, please wake up from your sleep. Wake up from your slumbers. Okay? Wake up. Do it right. Do it right so that another person's child will not suffer what you are suffering in your husband's house. So that another person's child will not come and suffer. He cannot even say sorry. He cannot say I love you. He cannot show love. So that another person's child cannot suffer that. Very, very important for everybody. It's very important. Please try and be doing these things. Try and be doing it. Not be work. They're not the buyer for market. They're not the pay put. Not to talk of say, I not get money, I for the show my children love, I not get money, I for the tell my children this. They don't buy all these things in the markets. You don't pay for it. It comes from your heart. Thank you, with Chanten. You are thank you so much. It comes from your heart. They don't buy it. So don't complain. Maybe you don't have money, you don't have this. That's why. No, it got nothing to do with richness. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. My husband just came back from work. So that is it, guys. I think all these things I'll be saying, I think I'll be able to give a message. Even if it's only one person or two, this message help. It's something. It is something. So I think I was able to give a message here. So that is it. If you are there in the building, write something. Let me know you are there. All of them, just keep quiet. Because I will be ending the live stream very soon, okay? Just in a bit. So let me know if you are there. That is it, guys. Thank you all for staying tuned. Thank you all so much. So guys, please try and work with those messages that I just give. Okay, try and work with them. It will help you, it will help your children, it will help your family. Okay, yes, we are here. Thank you, Chate. And I'll let your message. I see you. I'm about to end the live stream, guys. Oh, APN, thank you. You are still here. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you all so much. I think I was able to give a little message. Now, as your husband come back from back, you they happy like this. Back and he told me you look so beautiful. So I'm so happy, guys. He just told me that. Say, oh, see as you fine. Chate, why I not go happy? Hi to you, Esther Angel. Hi to you. You are welcome to the building. So why not go happy? Why not go shakara? Thank you, guys, for being here with me. So I'll be ending the live stream very soon. Okay. Good afternoon, host and everyone. Okay, thank you, Esther. Guys, I'm having my monetization LS on Sunday. Wow, congratulations to you, Vep with Chaten. Congratulations. Hope to see you. APN promotion. Hello, looking forward. Yeah, don't worry, we'll be there. Okay, we'll be there. Congratulations to you. Wow, it's really not easy. When someone got monetized, guys, you need to be happy. But even when you are monetized, you still need to stand up. You need to buckle up. You need to be strong. You need to, you just need, but it's good to be monetized. Yes, it's good to be monetized, but you are monetized. You still have a long way to go, but it's good to be monetized. Congratulations to you, Chaten. So that is it, guys. Thank you all so much for staying with me. I will be ending the live stream in 2 minutes time. My husband just came back from work, so I have to attend to him. So thank you all so much for being here with Classy Beauty. You can dance with Esther. Okay, Esther, if you don't have anybody you don't have, just look around the building and dance with the people you don't have. You can dance as well. You can dance as well. So guys, let me go for now. I will see you on my next video, guys. 3 p.m. I met. Okay, 3 p.m. on Sunday, no? 3 p.m. on Sunday. So guys, if you are okay, if you are in the house, Verb with Chantel, she's celebrating her monetization party on Sunday, 3 p.m. European time. Okay, guys, let's try and be there with her. It's very important to celebrate our colleagues. Okay, very, very important. We all will be there, showing her love, celebrate with her. It's very, very important. Remember, celebrate with those that are celebrating. So I will be going now, guys. Thank you all so much for being here. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye, guys.